going to show you now parts of YouTube's I did with very important tables, a significant one, which clearly shows what is the purpose of Bible code, what we get from him. So now, we said and we mentioned, we showed many documents, rabbis would say that the purpose of the codes is to clearly prove the Torah is from heaven, and once it's from Torah from heaven, you have to keep it if you want two things to go fine. As the Torah says, if you keep my laws, you will have blessings, happiness, joy, success, everything. If not, you have troubles, holocausts. So this is what Torah says. Now the Bible code, which is a blueprint of creation, I mean God, when he created the world, he looked at the Torah, and he created the world accordingly. It means that what we see now is what was planned before. It was planned, but depends on our behavior. So this is what you see now, a very significant table, and clearly shows what is the purpose of the course. As we said, so what you have here, you have in the Old Torah once the sentence derech atzofen, means through the codes things will be revealed to us. And what are those things which are going to be revealed? So the Torah tells us about terrible times that Jews will go through, mainly the Shoah, the Holocaust. The Holocaust comes here, Shoah in Hebrew, every 50 letters. 50 is a very significant number. It is a symbol of the lowest level of impurity. By the way, it is important to point out that all what you see here appears in one book, Deuteronomy, and in one chapter, verses unbelievable. You can see from chapter 31, verse 9 to 21. So speak about few verses which have so much behind. So this is basically the prophecy which Moses got just before his death, when God told him what will be with his people, with Jewish people. So he says these people will thereupon go astray, and these people will therefore go astray after the alien gods in their midst. And the result will be, and many evils and troubles shall befall them. Then what will testify that this is going to happen? So very famous. This is a poem, maybe my witness, Ashira Azot. It means God said in the portion of Azinu, Vayelech, that everything which is going to happen to Jews will be indicated in the poem. Shira Azot. So, through this poem, which describes the troubles the Jews will go through because of going astray, desecrating the Torah. And unbelievable, the Holocaust come here in the center because the Holocaust is exactly in Germany the result of this. Because Jews went astray, the desecrated Shabbos did not keep the Torah, and this terrible Holocaust comes, killing 6 million Jews. So this is really very important because, as I said, this is exactly what we are told through the Bible code. Through the codes, by seeing the Bible codes, we'll be able to understand why Holocaust come And the answer is definitely because these people, unfortunately, they are going astray, right? And all this comes in such few verses in one book, Deuteronomy, which is against our millennia. But we have here on top positive thing, and to observe faithfully every word of this teaching. But Shamru Latzot, if they will keep everything which is, then Mashiach Tireh, then you will see the Messiah. And this is what is going to happen. We hope after the Holocaust, Jews came back to their land, and many of them, the yeshivot and so on, hoping the people will repent and so on, and will have Messiah, we see Messiah. So it is very, very important, really, this, what you see here, very significant, as we said, in such a small area in one book, and exactly the prophecy which we have in the poem in Azino, and it came through, clearly. Now, who are those who are working on it and got the support of many rabbis? So are Doron Witzun, and Professor Rips, the story. A lot about it you have in our YouTubes and the internet, that on the 1976, they heard about this phenomena, we know from about why Rabbi Weissendel. Then they saw there is such a phenomenon, there's such a thing like Bible code. So they made research over it, and this was developed. So who started it? Doron Witztum and Elia Rips Aleph Elia. So by the way, this is many millions old Torah, and Doron also, Then what we have here more, the code, which is the subject of everything. Now, as we brought many proofs that the codes are messianic codes, which means codes will be revealed before the time of Messiah, which is really part of the era of Messiah, preparation for Messiah, as we explained. And what we need here, through the codes, the purpose of the code is to strengthen our faith, emunah. The Torah is from heaven. So you have here the emunah in the Torah, emunah b'Torah, mishamayim, unbelievable. This is exactly the purpose of the code, the Bible code. Very interesting, but the idea is definitely to know that the Torah is a blueprint of creation, and this God this how created the world, that our behavior, especially the Jewish, who have to keep 613, and the non-Jews who have to keep 7 laws of Noah. And once they transgress, they did not keep, like today, allowing one of the most severe sins of the 7 laws, abortion, homosexuality, which brought flood to the discussion. Who knows if all the troubles of today is not because of this. And Jews also, unfortunately, there's a crazy Shabbos, and we have this heresy government in Israel, unfortunately. So, and this is what the Torah says. The Torah says the Holocaust came because of Jews going astray. Amazing, Very, very highly statistic. To have once in the Torah through the way of the code and exactly the right location. And 50, which is known to be the 50 gates of impurity, through which the Jews unfortunately went through. So, what we hope is the part which tells us when Jews Shamru, so that's called the Ruya Torah, when Jews will observe faithfully every word of the teaching of the Torah, then Messiah will see. So as I said, there are really these all YouTubes on these tables, but as I see that people don't understand what for doing Bible after Bible, or Bible code and Bible code. What is the purpose? The purpose is exactly to show that the Torah is a blueprint of creation. And once it's a blueprint of creation, so the world is dependent on the Torah. Yeah? Then Jews, non-Jews keep the Torah. Then happiness, joy will come. If not, trouble, sicknesses, holocaust, fighting wars, which we have today. And all of this we have in the Bible code. So very important, really, Bible codes here, which teach us exactly what is the purpose of it. And this is very highly statistic because minimal in the old Torah, you have rips, minimal Doron, and then you have also Messianic code, Sofen Mashiach, Sofen Mashiach, which is also very significant. Then we have so clearly telling us that the purpose of the codes is to strengthen our emunah in the Torah. The Torah is from heaven. So, as I said, really, it is unfortunate that people don't still see and understand why it is so important. As many rabbis said, we said that to show it, to advertise it, because people, serious people, like Professor Michelson, Harvard, and Dr. Rottenberg, and many others, people who really looked into it and realized that Torah is from heaven, they became Orthodox Jews, keeping the Torah, the Sabbath. So, this is really what I wanted to, because I see people don't understand what is the purpose of showing Bible codes. Because many of the Bible codes are very significant and clearly showing that everything which is written is happening in the Torah, the blueprint of creation. So, as I said, very significant, relevant Bible codes. And hoping that really soon we'll have Messiah when we will strengthen our faith in God. The Rambam says that the condition to have Messiah, is to strengthen our emunah, faith, the Torah is from heaven. So let us hope that this will be. The year, by the way, year 5736, which is 1976, is a time when Professor Rips, Elia Rips, and Doron started the research on the codes. So it means that altogether, very, very significant table.